He ain't chasing that sucker no more. If he wants to run, let him run. Let's get this here today. It's somewhat uncovered, but covered by the nature of things. The nature of things. Now, I done stuck this microphone up here by the lizard, cause number one fan say, Coach Gabby, your audio is really bad. It's really you clipping and stuff, clipping and hipping. And I'll be not hipping and hopping, because if I was hipping and hopping, I probably wouldn't be in here. I'd be out hipping and hopping. No, I wouldn't be doing none of that stuff. Anyway, we're going to try. Yes, Mr. Red Wasp. The Red Wasp comes in there and hangs out, Cubs Catfish, because I do not bother them. They come up into my garden and stuff all year long, and I go shirtless and, you know, how I do, because I'm nature boy. And them suckers never bother me, because I never bother them. Is it not amazing? Then when you don't bother something, maybe it won't bother you. Maybe. Baby. So we need to look at some of our foreign adversarial situations a little bit more, like, don't bother that and it will not bother you. Now, if it bothers you, then you can do something really, you know, and it'll stop it. But, no, we're here to talk to you about today. 120, yes, yeah, it was. So, gotta start. Anyway, I'm hanging the sound device. I'm hanging the mole on the end of the lizard. Now, I may have to butt here. I can feel one coming on, so you have to excuse me. Because I bought the ginger so I can grow my own ginger. Anyway, that was a very weak one because it is old ginger. Anyway, we had talked to you about something today because I heard the Beckerman. He's saying, because the way people have said, stay away from this here, stay away from that place. Don't be a target of wherever you are if you do not agree with certain things. No, Coach Catfish care less what the hell people do as long as you leave me alone. Because the rest of it, it's going to be taken care of in the end. I ain't worried about it right now. It's up to you. It's all up to you. That was Johnny Osmond song back in the day. It's all up to you. Well, you see, it is not up to you anymore because you done obfuscated your rights to something else. Anyway, what the Becker man was saying, this personage, his other personage, was going in withdrawals because they could not stroke certain frames. And how are we going to do something for the... I'm trying to read script. So Peep Snack, it just got handed to me and they say, you got to do it. Do it, Coach Catfish. The birthdays. What do we do for the birthdays? Oh. What are we going to do for... Oh, I can't get what the baby wants for the eczemas. I can't get what the baby wants for the eczemas. Like the eczema. It's something that shows up on you and you won't get rid of it. But that's what I've heard some people say about the eczema sister stuff. Why can't we get rid of this stuff? We grown ups. This stuff is for the youngins. Okay. But the reality is... What is the reality? What the reality is what I done figured out, is Western culture. Western culture was good. Yeah, 6:30. Done. The Western culture is different. In very different ways. It helped lift the world in very different ways of thinking. And that's been sort of the semi-organic aspect of the Pip Snack moving through history and coming to what we are today. And hey. Coach Catfish, if you see me making bad faces and stuff, it's because my neck hurt like hell. I've been doing all this here stuff, trying to make some food and take care of the business and stuff, and it hurts. That's why it's important for me to come in here and talk to you, because at some point, you're going to be hurting like me, and I don't want you to deal with it badly. Anyway, so what we have is the emotional economy. The emotional economy. I may call this here thing the emotional economy, and I got to get moving on because we done passed almost the 4-something mark, and we must move on. The emotional economy. What the emotional economy has to do with, do you realize how much of the economy exists on various and sundry traditions? Halloween. Hallow the winnie. Do we hallow the winnie or do we hollow the winnie and just eat the winnie meat? Well, I'm not sure about all that. And then we got the this or that day. And we got the donut day. We got the mama day. We got the dada day. And we got the whatever the hell day. And then we got the You Going to Hell Day. And then we got the Jesus Day. And we got all these different things of days. Of days. And what Coach Catfish finally understood is it's an economic, traditional cause. People think. And it's very disturbing. Because, Coach Catfish grew up as a little boy. And I'd go down to the Xmas time and because that's when I'd get to see the family, whoever these people were. And I'd go over down to the step people say, and I'd get me the Christmas stuff. And I'd get me some socks. Or some underwears. And the girls, they'd get bicycles and easy bake ovens and go to Astro World. They just, Coach Catfish realized there's something bad wrong with this. I was just a little boy. There's something bad wrong with this. I'm not part of whatever's happening here. And then it turned out, I'm not really part of whatever's happening here. So what I say is, as we move on in this bad economy, and people are going to be thinking, I can't do this. I can't do that for them because it is that day and it is this day. And you end up doing like when it was in good times, you just go into debt. It's like a pet. Coach Catfish is going to debt because of pussycats. But this is something I got to take care of because they was living. And they can't help it. And it doesn't have nothing to do with the day. It ain't no Pussycat Day. Every day is Pussycat Day. One way, I done forgot. I done forgot the phone. I better go get it. So I better hurry this up here up. 6:39. So what do we have? Well, there's been weaponization of an emotional attachment to things that we just come up with. Do you not understand that? Over generations, people just come up with stuff. Now here is where I live, and this is preparation day, and that's why Coach Catfish doesn't come in here and be semi-harsh, but that's okay. Sometime when Jonah was sent to where he was sent to deal with the Syrians, he knew they might skin him alive, because that's what they do to that kind. He was just there to say, "People snack, wake up, wake up, wake up," and we read the story. So what I was saying is, everybody all jumping up and down on the Judeo or Christian aspect of this world here. Well, Coach Catfish, I was a Shabbat keeper, and I do things with y'all. And I just here to tell you, because I know I get canceled for all this stuff, but you know what? Your life more important to you than what it is to y'all. Then you go about your way, people snack. I understand that. I'm old generation. So what we had here is, as I read throughout the scriptures and then read throughout the word, birthdays was bad things to happen. And there was no Halloween. In fact, you were supposed to stay the hell away from death as much as you could. And there was no extra special days, because when you have extra special days, you left them above your understanding of what really is the importance of reality. Exactly. The cockerel be speaking it. He be speaking the mind. What Coach Catfish is trying to say. There's the importance of reality. And the people next say, we believe this here, we believe that there, but yet we got to do something else that has nothing whatsoever to do with what the Yahushua, the Jesus, to say. He said to say nothing about no birthday. In fact, you go talk to a non-501c3 and you'll find out, well, no, he was not born on this day. We know that, but it's tradition. Tradition. My people die because of their traditions. Their traditions. And now they're going to get all emotional up and have issues and probably need to take Valiums and Xanaxes and all kind of stuff because they feel so bad that they cannot do what? Do you not understand? True religion, if you won't call it that, is to take care of the needy, take care of the homeless, take care of the fatherless. Various and sundry things like that is to do whenever it's necessary. And Coach Catfish understand, because I had to grow up with these people who say, on your birthday, we will send you some clothes. Well, I'm cold as hell. I didn't have no clothes because mom and daddy left me. But then the birthday or the Christmas, we'll send you some bicycle so you can get to work or whatever. By the time I was old enough to get work, Coach Catfish done work enough to already buy me a car. When I was 14, I worked the whole damn year. Got me a car. When I was 15, cause I had to get a job. You see, when tradition gets a hold of you, it just takes a hold of you completely. You lose your mind. Cause what's in the book says nothing about any of the things that Western society actually does. Other than, well, we quit making babies, we quit helping, we war and war and war. More and more war. Now, where does that come from? That's why Coach Catfish here today, running long, trying to talk to you about the new emotional economy. Who's this emotional up all in this stuff? You don't see Coach Catfish when I'm out there in my boots digging around and trying to take care of get the ground up and take care of the. I ain't worried about nobody's birthday. I'm not even sure if I worry about you when you pass away, because I've been praying about you and hoping that you have yourself ready to meet your maker. We spend way too much time worrying about stuff we were never meant to worry about. And it's not mean. What is mean is to torture yourself for things that you have no control over. No control. Thing is, there's so much that you can have control over. Drink your responsibility. Get out, scratch up the ground. Sell your damn car and go out and buy you a little place out in the middle of nowhere and learn how to work the ground. Have babies so they can work the ground and take care of you and not depend on some man to come and give you a handout, as we have been doing. It's very upsetting, Coach Catfish, because it's been very tough on me, because I live in a society where people just keep going out and voting for shit that's killing me, and many, many people like me. Because for the most part, your belly full. What the hell are you worrying about anybody else for? That's our country. It's our media. And that's why we are going to be expedited down the drain once we get a grip. Unfortunately, disaster might be the best thing that could happen to Peep Snack. Then wake his ass up out of this bad dream we was in. Coach Catfish got woke up out of a bad dream as I was having the nasty stuff and the beatings and the shit happening to me as a little boy. And as a growing man, and learning that the system is there to suck off you like a cop top. It's a very deep subject, and this is the first thing you ever heard about it. I suggest you go to the corner, bend over, kiss your ass, goodbye. Just go get high. Cause seems like that's where we're going. We be in a horn. Coach Catfish is going to go to the bayou. Climb me up in a tree. Hide till the conflagration and the humiliation passes. I don't want nothing to do with kissing the asses. I want to praise Yah. Come out of his people if you are there. You may lose a little hair, but you may not lose your life. Praise Yah. 1330. My face is dirty, like playing bingo. Peep Snack, you scare me.